Hello there, it's Mike with the Claim Squad Public Adjusters. Florida is the #1 state for sinkholes in the entire country. There's a few hundred sinkhole claims every year, between 300 and 400 in Florida. And so you probably think, well, I haven't really heard of many individuals or people that have suffered a sinkhole damage insurance claim or have a sinkhole damage claim. They're not very popular, but 300-400 a year, I mean, that amounts to quite a bit. And in Florida, what you need to know is that insurance companies are obligated, they're not obligated to give you any type of sinkhole coverage. All right. What you have to do is, it's an endorsement, you have to pay extra for it, and your insurance company, you should know it every year where that's being offered to you, and they ask you if you're interested in obtaining and purchasing sinkhole damage claim protection. All right. But there's a fine line between that and actually what is covered in your insurance policy if you deny coverage or decline coverage for sinkhole damage claims. Now let's take a look. What is a sinkhole? Let's try to define that really quick. I'm going to put this up there. So Florida law defines sinkhole as a landform created by subsidence of soil, sediment, or rock as underlying strata are dissolved by groundwater. A sinkhole may form by collapse into subterranean voids created by dissolution of limestone or dolostone or by subsidence as these strata are dissolved. All right, so that's the technical Florida law language of a sinkhole. We know sinkholes is simply the ground underneath collapses and your potential property falls into the sinkhole. Now, whether that's the entire home, whether that's partial of the home, in addition, some form of your home could get damaged by a sinkhole. Now, your insurance policy actually has, I'm going to put this up in a second, catastrophic ground cover loss, essentially. So I'm going to read, there's 4 conditions in your policy that will enable your property to be covered underneath this catastrophic ground cover loss. So let's take a look at it. So when you look at the catastrophic ground cover collapse loss, it's defined by 4 things. A geographical activity that results in either 1, an abrupt collapse of the ground cover, 2, a depression in the ground cover clearly visible to the naked eye, 3, structural damage to the building including the foundation, and finally number 4, the insured structure being condemned and ordered to be vacated by the government agency authorized by law to issue such an order for that structure. All right. So with that being said, there's some sinkhole damage claims that the insurance company is going to deny. And that could possibly fall underneath these 4 conditions for the catastrophic ground cover collapse. So if you run into that type of situation, what can happen are a few things. The claim can get denied. You can disagree with the method of repair. Or there's a few other things. You may even want to fight the fact that there is this catastrophic ground cover loss that the insurance company is trying to classify as a sinkhole because they know you don't have sinkhole coverage. So then you try to obtain coverage and it gets denied. Now there's a program that the state of Florida's Department of Financial Services has what they call a neutral evaluation program, and this is for sinkhole damage claims. Now what happens during this process when you request that the state look into this, they will assign a neutral third-party engineer or geologist to take a look at your complaint. Your complaint will be one of the following, more than likely. You disagree with the denial that you received from the insurance company. You disagree with the method of repair that the insurance company possibly has recommended, or that the insurance company's engineer recommended, or that your engineer recommended. And number 3 could be the simple fact that the insurance company is trying to claim it as a sinkhole, when in fact it could be covered underneath the catastrophic ground collapse coverage. So with that being said, there are options. However, even a better option is to get representation, professional representation, either by a public adjuster or an attorney. And then what they can do is actually help facilitate the claim. Being that sinkhole damage claims are pretty serious and catastrophic in nature, I would highly recommend some type of representation. All right. Furthermore, what comes into play is a lot of building code. So a coverage in your policy called law or ordinance can come to be very helpful and fruitful for your claim moving forward. So take that in consideration. If you hire a public adjuster like me, definitely we would get a structural engineer involved, possibly other experts, so that we can build your case up and make the best argument possible for why it should be covered under the policy, whether you have sinkhole coverage or even if you didn't have sinkhole coverage. We have flexibility, and we're able to navigate around the policy to make sure that we can help you. So if you do happen to have one of these claims and you're watching this video, give me a call, Mike, at the Claim Squad Public Adjusters Direct, 754-252-5438. You can email me at theclaimsquad@gmail.com, and our website, www.theclaimsquad.com. Thanks for watching this video on sinkhole damage claims. Bye-bye.